It is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network, throwing down on another morning video. For you all that's going to work, well, if you have to be there at 7:30, it's 7:15 a.m. Central Time. So get the humping, But while you're humping, listen to the cool sound of the motherfucking OG KQKC. Now, I'm going to go on and do something a little bit different. I'm going to jump into it. Then I'm going to give you my commentary afterwards. We all know Clarissa Shields, one of the best women boxers at this present time, in this generation. And yes, unfortunately, it has been an accident at one of her fights in her hometown where she was due to make history. And yes, unfortunately, someone that's 70 years old was hit blindsided, and he suffered tremendous injuries. Well, that young man has made a plea deal, and here he go. Let's talk about it. Then I'm gonna talk about it. According to MLive, 28-year-old artist Mac, who is the brother of Unified World Champion Clarissa Shields, reached a plea deal in connection with the assault on veteran trainer James Ali Bashir. Now, a lot of people say, well, fuck Ali Bashir, because he has done his share of dirt. But that doesn't mean that you hit an older man blindsided. And while we on this subject, a lot of people got it twisted. When I say I will push a motherfucker in a wheelchair in a minute, yes, that is true. But, it's a but in this bitch. You have to be a gangbanger that's paralyzed from being shot up, and you still talking tough with your 9mm stuck under your ass that you can't move, and you still talking smack. Yes, I will push you in the middle of traffic. Yes, I will push you over in a wheelchair. That's what I meant. And that's what I'm going to say. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. See, when you mess with me, you mess with an inner city motherfucker from the south side of Chicago. So you better get used to it. I don't motherfucking play. So all you trolls, your day of reckoning will come. If it's not by my hands, it will be by Google's. So, as I move on, Mac appeared in Genesee District Court on Monday and pleaded guilty to single count of aggravated assault. Why I can't say that motherfucking name? I don't know. Which is a misdemeanor. Yes, it is a misdemeanor. They haven't upgraded into a felony. It's a misdemeanor charge. Now, punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine, or both. I don't see the 1 year in jail because he does have a history of mental illness. We do not lock up our disturbed people, no matter what they have done. I have seen murderers basically do 6 months and walk with mental illness. Mac is accused of punching Bashir. This was October the 4th at the Dork Federal Event Center during the official weigh-in for the scheduled Showtime televised headline between Shields and Havana Habazan. Now, I'm sorry, I had to drink my coffee. But anyway, witnesses claim that Mac has sucker punched Bashir, who a moment earlier had been involved in a verbal altercation with Shields' sister. And he said a lot of things that a lot of people don't want to admit. A lot of people that takes up for him, but they don't know. He has been a piece of shit. He has said many things. Follow his track record. Follow his track record. Do some damn work for a change. Huh? Do some work for a change. See how he has been an asshole his whole career. Huh? Follow it. He's involved in that. Deontay Wilder got knocked out cold in sparring. And Vladimir Klitschko said, that's a lie, Johnny Nelson. And I'm going to be talking about that too. Because Johnny Nelson is full of shit. Oh, but I did put Deontay Wilder as a ranking. So what? Who are you? Who are you? Nobody. But I was raised differently. Don't matter what a man does or a man says. But at that age, you have to take a lot of things in consideration. You're younger, you're overpowering, you're overbearing, and he can't win. Now, you want to verbal assault him? That's fine. But don't lay your hands on someone that can't protect themselves. And sucker punch, that's for like Dylan White. That's for like Anthony Joshua. That's for like Eddie Hearn. That's for like Pamela motherfucking Bob. You feel me? Now, due to her head trainer being hospitalized, her boxer refused to go forward with the fight and was canceled. Now, Showtime card still went ahead with modified card for television. The contest was rescheduled for January the 10th in Atlantic City, with Shields easily dominating her boxing for a unanimous decision to unify the WBO, WBC, and junior middleweight titles and become a 3-division champion in only 10 pro fights. Can you say Lomachenko? But it's a difference. Lomachenko has favoritism. He has protection. He has a get out of jail card free. It's called a franchise fighter, franchise belt holder. Clarissa Shields don't have that. They haven't offered it not to one black fighter. Not Wilder, not Shields, not Crawford, not Spence. Hell, Floyd retired and he gave his whole career to the WBC. They didn't even offer him a belt for all the hard work he has done in the past. You see where I'm going with this? Have you opened your eyes yet? Have you seen the business side of boxing? Have you seen what's really, really going on? Have you seen how Eddie Hearn came over here? But as he came over, he had a briefcase full of steroids. Yes, Billy Joe Saunders. Yes, Povetkin. Yes, Anthony Joshua. Yes, Canelo. Yes, Ortiz. I mean, I could go on and motherfucking on. Whoa, don't get me started. So, Frank Manley, Mac's attorney, spoke to Malieve and stated it was bad for the city, bad for his sister, and certainly bad for everybody involved. Hopefully, this will put an end to it. So, I say to you, my brothers and sisters in the boxing world, no, Clarissa Shields hasn't been charged with anything. She wasn't even present. She didn't even give instructions. She did what a professional do. She took her assistant and they went in the bathroom to pretty much change from the way in and pretty much, like women do, beautify themselves. So, that's that. Now, what the judge would give him, now, this is just a guess from my experience in the city of motherfucking Chicago. And Chicago is right next to Detroit. We basically have the same laws. It's called slap on the motherfucking wrist. He has $1,000 if Clarissa had to give it to him. He gets a check for a disability. Why? Because he has a mental challenge. So the judge take all that in consideration, plus his plea deal. So with that, we're looking at maybe jail time or probation and a $1,000 fine. Easy money for a man that broke all the bones in his face damn near. I hope you're proud, young man. I hope you're proud of what you done. I wonder, have your friends give you high five for what you have done? You want to be famous? That's not the way to be famous. So I say to you, my people, don't go out like a sucker. I say to you, Tank Davis, don't your ass go out like a sucker. Find someone that's not so close, but find someone that is close. Find someone that been through what you've been through. Ask the questions. Ask the correct questions. Because that's the only way you're going to get through this. No offense, like I said, against your mother. But your mother should have took you straight to a psychiatrist. I get it. Money is tight, especially in Baltimore. But they have free services. They have free psychiatrists. My daughter is a PhD. She's a doctor. And her specialty is psychiatry. She would have done it on pro bono. That's how much she cared about the youth. That's why she got in that field. That's why she studied so hard to be get her bachelor's degree. That's why she studied so hard to get her master's degree. That's why she studied so hard, which is 95% of writing and PhD. And I'm so glad to call her a doctor. I'm so glad to call her Keisha, you know who. And with the MA and all that, and she is an AKA, active AKA. So with that, that's all I have for you. I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you like the content of this video, I only got like 100 or something to go to make 2,000. Now, even though it says 2,000, they rounded it off. But I need 100 and maybe a few to make 2,000. I'm taking slowly but surely. I'm trying to build this channel into something beautiful. And I want you, my subscribers, to be there every step of the way. 5 years from now, we will, and I promise you, we will be a rank and file in the LDBC. So with that, that's all I have, and I'm definitely going to move on to the next one. Now, keep in mind, the next video will be after my live stream today. Yes, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Right on time. Right on time. I know your time is precious, and now my time is very, very precious. So I have to start at 12:30. It doesn't matter, but some people are on 6 hours a day. I get what, an hour and a half? So therefore I have to bunch it up. But we are a family, and that's how I like to keep it. So with that, I come on right after Fanon International Boxer, my dude, my homie, one of the greatest brothers I know in the LDBC. So with that, peace and love. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. I'm on to the next one, y'all. Peace and love in my very white voice. I'm out.